Welcome back. We are us, and as always, until we beat the game, this is Yaengard. Of the many possible pronunciations. Now, we've got a fight ahead of us and another fight ahead of us. So, I don't know. Should we fight or should we fight? I think we'll fight. After traveling out of the Yaengard forest, you come upon an open land where you are met by a group of townsfolk. You adventurers turn back. Jeez. You adventurers turn back about right over there. This is our home. You're trespassing. We're just traveling through. You sure ain't traveling through here, that's for sure. We should just give them the boot. They shouldn't have come around these parts. Yeah, that seemed like a good message to send them. The villagers stare at you menacingly. The coming violence is so thick in the air you could spread it on bread and eat it. Well, I didn't ask for it, but I'm certainly going to bring it. Let's get on with this. I got a family to feed. Well, they're going hungry tonight, miss. We'll thrash you, then turn you over. The watch ain't care if you're bleeding. Someone... our resident rogue. Took a bit of damage and screamed like a baby. You knew this was coming. I'm actually going to leave everyone here because their spellcasters are going to have to come into our line of sight first. So it's best if we leave everyone here for now. I will use Conflagrate for a healthy 21 crit on someone with only 34 HP. That's pretty good. And we'll leave it at that. I do want to use up his destiny. I need to remember he's taking health damage every time we enter a fight in order to restore this destiny, which allows him to do some disgusting damage after he gets buffed by our resident spellcaster. And as long as he doesn't move, he gets 20% true mastery with focus, which means he deals, I guess, 20% more damage with everything he does, in addition to some other stuff. I want him to crit every time, so first... No. We need to make sure he's got fortified health. That is paramount. Focus required for that. And... I could kill this one right now. That's not a spellcaster. There's still two people back here. They both appear to be melee. So I guess this is their only spellcaster? Seems like a bit of an oversight for her to walk into melee range. Well, for her to walk into this particular cell so close to us, but she really didn't have a choice, did she? Guess we'll give him crit rate first, since we need focus in order to give him fortitude. I could have him skip his next turn and give himself fortitude based on his level, but I don't know how that calculation works out. As long as she doesn't take damage, she maintains focus. This one needs to go. But if I set everyone on fire while I'm controlling ground, it's pure profit. If. And we didn't get it, so that's where we are right now. But he got destiny. Yay! Unfortunate. She's Why'd she die? Can anyone explain that? I don't understand why she died. She tried to leave, didn't she? And she caught action from him. But it looked like she died from fire or something. Weird. Okay. I'm actually going to do this. Oh. So yeah, you need to trigger critical affliction on both enemies, or all enemies. Well, you need to trigger it on each enemy individually, rather than just... Which is strange for an AoE spell, or skill. That you need to trigger it for each enemy affected, that will be affected, rather than just triggering it once and it applies to everyone. Nevertheless, I think I'm going to spend some destiny here and get rid of you. This guy, oh my god, he dies on his next turn. He just dies. Is our resident rogue finally online? That's going to kill her. Wow, that is pretty good, actually. Devastating, actually. Like, ooh, how much does she actually take? 8 damage? That's still too much. What do you... I don't know what this one will do, though. Well, we can't worry about that. So instead... Wait, she can remove negative statuses from herself. With a 94% chance. I think we'll do that. Creativity removes everything. And ends her turn. Knock. And then tried to move out of the cell, probably going this way. Yep. All according to Keikaku. Now, what do I have? I'll end his turn. She's only got 4 burning stacks. Yeah, she's dead on her next turn. Or I could put it into her now. Well, that worked out poorly for them, didn't it? This doesn't really work for anyone. At all. Well, let's move on then. So we've got 2 skill challenges. Let's do the one on the river. Exhausted from your travels, you hear the refreshing sound of water. Ah, a well. Perfect for a bit of rest or something refreshing to drink. I think we'll go for the heal. That's the smart move. Is she suspicious or... Nope, that's Botulf and Hamlin. I could have her search the well, but really I just want the healing. If Hamlin gets this, he gets a skill out of it. Well, he'll get stats for sure, at least. We don't really need the healing, but I do want the extra suspicious for him. You drink from the well, the cold water refreshing you. So now he's up to 3. He gets the attribute Careful, giving him an additional 2 toughness. Nice. He just can't stop winning. So I'm considering I'm considering just cutting out this entire part here, unless there's something that really needs to be gone over, such as a fight where we lost due to BS or something like that. So I'm really... It makes it a lot simpler for me to edit it, which, I mean, I don't really need, but I'd certainly appreciate. So we'll see. Like, I probably won't do it this video, but starting next video, we'll see how it changes the flow of the videos. Hopefully it'll make things a lot more seamless, where we're going from one event to the next rather than from one event to here to the next event. Just wanted to let you guys know. Leaving a larger Heartlands town center, you spot a trader in the village outskirts. Oh, please give me healing items. We'd like to browse your wares. Exceptional. So are you looking for something with history or the histories themselves? A purse of arcs for this old garbage. I'd like to buy your best artistic work. So I want to go with one of these. Anastas can't do honest, which is kind of odd. What does... Let's see. Honest. Agility and talent, whereas this gives power and toughness. Nuts. We're low on the good stuff. Hamlin has 2 destiny now. Which is weird because he had none at the start of the last fight. And I have to be really careful with their... How many valuables do we have? It's artifacts. We've got enough valuables for this, but... Giving her a +1 honest is bad. Didn't mean to do it that way. Quite the item for your collection. Here you go. Good future travels, adventurers. And what we get out of this is a Eldest Curse. Deal 50% damage to an enemy within range. If they're burning, root them. If they're frosted, inflict blood curse. That's pretty good. I mean, the damage is absolute garbage, but... Well, we've got 2 people. 2 separate individuals capable of inflicting burning and frost. 1 person capable of inflicting both of them, though the burning comes with a much lower chance, and the frost is guaranteed. Tricky, but we have to leave it. Seems like a strange deal to have bought the heirloom, that's what it was, bought the heirloom and then left it behind, but I don't have an inventory, so I can't just keep stuff and then swap it in and out to test builds. I have to make a decision on whether or not it's valuable to me now, and the decision is final after I leave, so what else can I do? Okay, so we've got another chest here. It would be 76 and 79%. We need to go to an inn. How many supplies do we have left? 2. We'll just use violence and get out of here. Ooh, more skill challenges. I'll take that offering then. Okay, so we can get loot or we can rest. He's got an 85% chance to find something if we use supplies. But I don't want to use supplies because we're really low on that. Hey, success. That's pretty good. So what does she find? Okay, we've got an artistry scroll that possesses, well, let's start. Let's do this properly. Here we have an artistry weapon known as the Vainblade's Encased Poem. An uncommon weapon that deals 22 to 27 damage and possesses 2 skills. The first being Vainblade Passion, which inflicts 2 burning to all enemies in the target tile. And it's a spell ranged weapon, so that means enemies outside of the user's current tile. With a creativity of 40%, it adds burning and removes all of their fortitude. Not great. Then we have Flashbind, which roots an enemy within range and stuns them instead with a creativity chance of 40%. With her creativity level, well, amount, she'd get 62% on both of these. Not really feeling it. What does Boltulf have right now? This doesn't have crit chance, which is what we would prefer. So nothing. Looks like we need to find an inn. This could turn into combat, which is bad for us since we've got, you can't see that I'm pointing at these two, since we've got 2 people with depleted stamina. So we'll take Hamlin and visit the inn after. Oh, I think this is new. In your travels, you stumble upon a site where something seems to be buried. Someone strong could perhaps excavate whatever may be found below, especially with the proper tool. Well, this isn't great. I don't really mind that taking damage part. So, come on, Hamlin. We believe. And he got it. After digging through mud and stones, your shovel hits something solid. Could it be lost treasure? Now unearthed? Oh, it's a shield. Oh, you know how I love those. And what appears to be a wand from Harry Potter. First, we'll start with the Tempered War Shield of Blood, an uncommon shield that deals 18 to 28 damage. Wait, no, that's completely different. That's one of the shields he's wielding. This shield is the Warrior's Heater of the Warden, an uncommon shield that deals 21 to 27 damage. It's got a higher base damage than the Tempered War Shield of Blood. And it also comes with 2 skills. The first being Protect Through Pressure. Deal 100% damage to an enemy nearby. If you're crowded, deal 50% damage and stun. Not great, but not awful either. Then you have Shield Ancestry. Gain 100% fortitude and cleanse all your blood curse and storm. Not great. I have to be honest, not great. I mean, the Protector Pressure has some value, but you know, just Here, we have the Gut Pike, a fist weapon for rogues. That's weird, because it looks like a wand, but excuse me. A rare weapon with 20 to 23 damage and a single skill. The skill being Shatter. Consume all stacks of frost from a nearby... As I was saying, consume all stacks of frost from a nearby enemy. Deal 40% damage to them for each frost consumed. Now, he can't apply frost, but Hamlin can. Well, I say he. Botolph can't apply frost, but Hamlin can. And he can apply 4 stacks each turn. So you deal 40% damage to them for each frost? Is it separate instances of damage or what? It's a rogue weapon, so he'd end up with Brawler. Not really useful. I like the burning and frost he gets from this weapon. Why is the shield still locked? Yeah, you see, sometimes that happens. It locks the other thing, the other option, even though you put the weapon back. This sounds good, but is it really? This is too good to get rid of. And I'm still really attached to this particular wand. I hate having to pass up on stuff that seems pretty good. And this could actually be really good, although if I'm putting frost on someone, it's because they're extremely dangerous, and consuming that frost makes them dangerous again. Or restores their threat level. But we do need to start updating his equipment soon, because his weapons are really on the low end when it comes to damage. Of course, if he sets them on fire, then the Blazing Scepter of Atan basically carries. So there is that. I'm going to throw everything away. to the inn and the punishment therein. Enemies with 3 or more blood curse cannot be blood cursed further. Well, that's nice. Can we get more of that? Like, can we get, I'm serious, can we get more of these effects that don't actually actively punish me for just existing in the game? I don't use blood curse as things stand, so that's fine. It's really strong, but so are pretty much all of the other damage over time effects. I really think there's only fire. I at least haven't encountered poison that I'm aware of. Glimpsing the gates of silence on the horizon, your path is suddenly blocked. Halt! This road is permanently off limits, as decreed by the Baroness. Surrender your weapons and come with us to our execution. Obey the sergeant, or it'll get bad for you, travelers. Ooh, we could bribe them. I like that. Although there only appear to be 3 of them, there could end up being more in the actual fight itself. We just rested, so we stand a good chance of winning. But if we could not fight, that's also pretty good. And we have enough valuables that a bribe or 2 here and there isn't going to hurt us any. I really do wish the merchants were more frequent. I would love to have some healing items. But, as I was saying, back to the bribe. Hey, I'm sure we could figure something out, Sergeant. Success. We don't mean anyone any harm. We just want to pass through the easy way. Lord Watch Knight considers your implication. I don't see the harm in doing this the easy way. See, they've messed up these things before where it's someone saying something, but it's got the narrator's image. It's kind of distracting. But I can understand why such an error could be made, because if there's a lot of dialogue, whatever. I just wish it weren't a thing. You pay the knight, who happily takes your payment. Go on. Don't cause any trouble, and if you get into trouble up by the gates, you're on your own. Fair enough, my good man. Fair enough. You pass by the guards, continuing up towards the gates of silence. Nice. We made it. The gates of silence, the only way out of the Heartlands. The ancient stone structure looms in the distance, stoic and intimidating. As you get closer, you hear the echoing call of a horn. They're here! Sir, they're armed. What's the order? Get the gates open and alert Lady Baroness. The rain gives the scene a solemn feeling. You've come so far. We have to act quickly. That horn will have them swarming us in moments. A horn echoes over the gates of silence, followed by a scrambling noise within the fortification. You there! Halt! You're on Imperial ground, restricted by the Baroness herself. The lever janks, the portcullis opening. So, just so we're clear, right here, it's telling us that we need to close the 2 gates and then defeat the enemy. I'm up for a little bit of rabble-rousing. Heartwatch, your Baroness is on her way. Soldiers begin to emerge from the openings in the wall. Take these rebels down. They're a threat to our law. The noise from within the walls suggests more soldiers are on their way. You shouldn't have come here, traitors. Lady Falira is on her way. Your ruler, judge, and executioner. We have to get those doorways closed before we are overwhelmed by Heartwatch. The Baroness of Blood won't be long. Let's get to both those levers quickly. Get these gates closed. Thank goodness our resident rogue is capable of dashing. I don't know if he'll be able to dash across obstructions, but I've seen spells cast over them, so it shouldn't be an issue. Shouldn't be. Execute them for your empire! We have to get someone over here. And someone over there. If I use his destiny, I could dash here, walk here, dash here, then we need to walk here and here. I'd really rather save that for later. So we'll try it like this. We'll avoid combat and get these gates closed lickety-split, as they say. For now, I'm going to focus on getting him out of here, or moving him around since he's got the highest mobility. I may start using his destiny in order to cover ground through this way to this switch. We'll see. Oh no, a drop in the bucket. Whatever will we do? Why is she missing she was exhausted. That's why she didn't get all of her destiny back. Well, now he's got 100% crit rate. I think I want to start hoarding the destiny because if I don't know how the fight with Falira is going to play out. Is she going to join this fight? Or are we going to be thrust into another fight after this? So I have to play it smart for now. We'll go ahead and do this. Since we're on controlled ground, we'll do this as well. Because why not? Dunk. Free crits, baby. I want to get him fortitude. He tried to run. Naturally, he's jealous of our resident spellcaster's prowess. Or a resident rogue, my mistake. I like that. But it's also taking a little too long, so if I use this, it's not going to get us what we want. We'll only get a move action back, and then we'll be sitting here twiddling our thumbs. Whereas we could have just waited and moved with the next turn. I don't know how long it takes enemies to spawn, but we're definitely getting action out of this gate before we get it closed. The only question is how much action. We need to get him fortitude. Thankfully, no one's focusing on the resident, spellcaster. I really wish he would have set the guy on fire. Having that extra damage getting put on him would have been really convenient. That'll do for our turn, though. Yeah. So he's got an attack that allows him to deal damage and gain fortitude. And that allows him to control ground. That was this guy burning. Another drop in the bucket. Oh no, he rooted him. Whatever shall he... All we have to do is sit here and twiddle our thumbs until the end of time. There we go. Put a little damage on him. You know, the good stuff. He can no longer gain fortitude since he's burning. Why are you over there? Jealous of the resident rogue? You should be. He can't dash across. We just got someone through the gates. The dash isn't going to be very far. I think the max will be here or here. Do we risk that another person comes through the gate, or do we... Let's be patient for now. Spellcaster's gone, but his replacement is still here. The resident tank has enough fortitude. How much longer will this be active? I can't tell. Oh, he's stunned. That is actually a win for us. Maybe I should have had him leave the cell and then use this. Well, whatever. He gained destiny, so we can do something with that. No, we knew that was coming. So how far can you dash? Just 2. And then move another cell so you can go 3 spaces. That's pretty good. There's another cell here. So we've still got like 3 more spaces to move. I'm not worried about this guy. And now he's stunned. I don't want her to move, though. Then this. Then this. Oh, what's that? You're burning again? Oh, he's dead. It's pretty neat. Oh, it's kind of him not to focus on the rogue. We love that. Oh, you guys are super dead. Still don't want to move her. Oh dear, he's stunned yet again. And it's only on a... I'm not even going to jinx it. We'll just enjoy this. Oh, now he's frosted. Makes me want cereal. This guy has to come down the center line, and I can hit him with this as he approaches, so we'll wait. He appears to be a support, though. Oh, he's going to die horribly. That's not going to help him. Anyway, he's dead on his next turn, so we don't need to even look at him. Of course, if he dies now... Well, we can't make that happen, can we? I should have moved him over, and then he could have dashed onto this tile. Ah, well. Makes no difference in the end. Can't actually do any direct damage to him. Just keep screwing him out of his health and turn, though. Well, whatever the guy was trying to do, he dodged. You pull the final lever. The portcullis closing, cutting away the Imperial reinforcements. Suddenly, you hear the oppressive echo of a war horn. Oh no. She's here. During the fighting at the Gates of Silence, a group of 3 approaches from the south. My lady, the rebels are at your gate. At your gate? Lady Baroness, I am sure Yaengard wishes you to remain safe while we dispose of them. You sense a rumbling in the air. These rebels have slain my black cowl and breathtakers alike. I shall teach them the meaning of law. I am the Baroness of Blood, ruler of the dirt hole you call home. Everything begins to change around you as Falira's fury overflows into reality. I sentence you to death. She's got 548 HP. I can't tell. Let's see. 74, 79, 60. Nice. What? What is he carrying? A giant lock? I can't get any closer. I have no idea what that's supposed to be. I sure do like the look of that hammer, though. That's pretty nice as well. Yeah, this will be interesting. Oh. Oh, they're right over here. Interesting. Oh, this guy's still here? Wow, they completely warped the terrain, and for what? Creativity failed, that's fine. We'll use this on him to get some fortitude and damage. What is this business? Oh, she got a cleanse all. Nice. We'll let them come to us, though. What statuses, what effects does she have? At the start of turn, all other allies gain fortitude and lose root and stun. Oh, she summoned these two. Okay. Neat. Do we put more stacks on her or just let it go? I could spend a destiny to do that. At max, she'll probably only be able to get 10 frost, okay. But she is stun immune, so we have to keep that in mind. He's only got 7 fortitude, so that's no big deal. He's a summon anyway. Oh, I could have him just walk up and slap this guy. He's not in any danger right now, so it's fine. So we're going to have to start moving people around, which is going to be an issue with these guys here. For now, we won't move anyone needlessly. But I do want him to get focus or fortitude. But I also want him to put a hurting on some of these guys as they approach. The summon, I want to get rid of the ones that came out here with her, because the summon minions have, we can basically sneeze on them and they'll drop dead. So instead, I'm going to have him focus and gain fortitude. It's a piddly amount, though. Maybe I should move him up. No one's in range to walk into his cell. Well, they can move there and then here. And And the only two I want in this cell are Hamlin and Botulf. I want to keep them away from her as much as possible. So that way she can cast her spells and maintain focus without risking attack. So maybe we'll move him up. I was hoping to gain at least one destiny point out of that, but no dice. Yeah, so this guy is acting as support. Yeah, it's better we do this. Nice. We have to move everyone again. That's great. Let's put some damage on him and then get out of here. I don't know how much that hits for, but I don't want to find out either. Actually, we can move him here and then set this guy on fire and make him a little frosty in the process and end our turn. I'm not worried about the summon. As I said before, they're apparently very frail. And not very smart. Okay, we've got to also be mindful of the fact that the enemy applies frost. We can clear it, but only off of one person at a time. So maybe we need to keep Botulf operating as in the hit and run capacity, which is going to be a little difficult since everyone here can control ground. First, though, 7 to 11, 8 to 13. Yeah. Let's just get him out of here and then walk away. Smooth as a baby's bottom. Yeah, I don't want anyone sitting on that when that triggers. So it goes off on her next turn, which is an issue because we can't remove control ground from her. But maybe she won't use that skill if she's in melee combat. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. I want to give fortitude, but I can't. So instead, I don't know how much longer that'll last. I can't deal damage where she is, and I want her to stay in one spot, so this is our only option for now. At some point, we may end up having to find out how much damage those spikes do. But for now, that's not a concern. Controlling ground here may have been a better move, but I think this is for the best. The more stacks of this she has, the less damage she can deal to us. I like that these two are over here playing with each other. Let's have more of that. I don't like this. All right. Now, the question is, do we take a shot at the minion and then move over here so that he becomes a scrumptious target for this guy? We also have to keep in mind that we may need to move these people all into a single cell. Oh, this is open. Good. Good. That is going to be important. He's rooted, but we also intend to give him fortitude, which should remove his negative status effects. I think root is guaranteed to be removed. So at the very least, he's safe there. So our question is, do we put damage on her, or do we focus on cleaning up some of these minions? Because that's 3 just in this area now. If I can't have him use Cross the Embers with her because she's controlling ground, and I'm willing to bet she hits very hard. Oh, nice. She's definitely going to move here. But if she moves any further, it'll be an issue. 42. You know what? Maybe we should keep stacking that fire on her. She lost a good number of stacks. She's no longer controlling ground, so we need to get her out of here. What else do we want to do? Give him fortitude. Move over here. I think I'll save her destiny for now. Put him here. Everyone's feeling it. Oh my goodness, this guy dies on his turn. We like that. He's got, yeah, he's done. He didn't recoup any destiny though. That's unfortunate. Need more of this. What? Okay. I'm going to move the resident rogue this way. I didn't see how much damage it did. Let's try again. Only 22 and it didn't even crit. Right, he lost the buff from her. I don't think she can buff him either. That sucks. I need to move her. I'm a little worried about him as well. Give her another stack of the good stuff, and then we move. Yeah, I like what's going on in this corner here. We're fine where we are. She's eating a dickin' and we're not even focused on her. We actually need to buff the resident rogue. So that's what we'll do. And then she can't be stunned, so I'm not banking on that at all. We'll leave her here because we'll need this again. Nice, just stacking burning on her. Still not recouping any destiny either. It's really not going to help her, but 39 damage. Good. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Good. Only one of us has to move, but she called in reinforcements again. If he tries to move, he's stunned now, so there's that. I think I'll hold on to her destiny for now. She can still move toward her and then control ground, and I don't know what her damage looks like. She's also lost all of her frost stacks, so there's that too. But if she leaves, she's going to be eating some shield. Unless... and that's undodgeable too, which makes it even better. I like this. This right here, that needs to continue. I'll move him here so he can get buffs from the resident spellcaster. I would like to get rid of this guy. Good, she's focusing on him. We like that. He's got enough fortitude. I want to move her to have her hit him. I'd rather do this. Good. More burn is always appreciated. Yeah, it's about time we handle this problem here. Yep, we need to summon 2 of them. And then we'll focus on getting these stacks back on her again. How did he gain control ground? Oh, he did use that, right. Actually, let's do this. Nice. And he was going to move through. Genius. Another support. Hate that. We'll do this. Nice. Nice. And then go this way. This is nice. Granted, the reaction damage was really low, but what can you do? Have him crit. Is it 100% or only 30? It's 100. Good. And I'm not worried about his fortitude right now. He's got a ton of health. So we'll leave it at that for now. And I'll save her destiny. Yeah, let's get rid of the guy. Probably won't kill him. $12 damage. No, it's definitely not. But it's a good start. And that's what counts. He may in fact buff himself, but if he buffs him... No, he's using a skill where he can give fortitude to someone else, and if he gets the creativity check, he also gains, I guess, fortitude as well. So he'll just keep casting it on her, hoping he gets it as well. And he did. Lucky dog. He's still dead, though. Yeah, he's definitely dead. He's only got 11 health. I'll keep doing this. We'll do this. And then we'll move. Lots of bodies over here. Put a stack on her, then move it along. I'll have him use Conflagrate on her and move as well. She'll have to spend 2 movement points to get here. So it's looking good for us. Crit for 42. Like I said, 2 points to get back into the action, where she's starting to feel the burn. Get out of my game. I'm not going to waste her destiny on what's to come. We're looking good so far. Oh, more burning. Always good. Of course, her stacks didn't go up, but it's good. It's good. Those two over there are playing hooky in the corner. We like that. Conflagrate. Feels great. Oh yeah. If she tries to leave this cell, she dies. Sort of like that. Oh. You stand before the gates of silence, victorious. Behind you lies everything you have ever known. Ruthless breath-takers, the oppressive Heartwatch, and your home, the Heartlands. As you speak the name of the god of preparation, power seems to gather around you. I suppose this is it. We're leaving. Behind you lays Falira's body, her power. I don't know. I don't understand what I'm reading here. Our power lefting the gates of ruin? The only thing it could be is her power left the gates of ruin, but that doesn't make any sense. I know, but how will we get through here? Just as you ask the question, you sense a warmth within your heart. The warmth of pride, god of preparation. You let the power flow from your blessing, gathering around the gates of silence. Pride, we arrive, prepared at the edge of our prison. Please, free us. At your words, your FPS dips severely, and Falira melts the seal away. The gates slowly opening. Path out of the Heartlands. I never thought we'd see it. Falira has ruled for years. I can't believe we ended her. Where do we go now? We'll go the only place we can. Forward. Towards our destiny. Towards Yaengard. I suspect the journey is just beginning. And so, our adventurers leave their home, their old lives as Heartlanders abandoned. By defeating the barrenness of blood, they have made a real dent in the influence of the unspoken, which will not go unnoticed. New challenges now lay ahead, and so does destiny. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it, and I don't think we took any actual damage. Granted, Anastas and Hamlin took a couple of hits, but they have so much fortitude that the damage they take is nearly negligible so long as I'm managing enemy aggro properly. That's what you love to see. We came out further ahead than I could have ever imagined. I was expecting to sweat just trying to keep them alive, but the mechanics and everything else, despite all of the curses we've got in place, I completely lost track of that train of thought, but that went better than I ever could have hoped. And I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will be back tomorrow with another episode as we continue forward toward destiny. And so, with all that said, we will see you next time.